Behind me are 9 enormous conifer trees. They were planted in 1926 and they are called Podocarpus salignus. This tree comes from Chile, where it's extremely endangered in the wild. Its wood is used by furniture makers. It has a wonderful orangey yellow colour, and as such it's been chopped down in the wild where it only existed in a relatively small area. Today we are told that nothing of this size exists in the wild in Chile. We were told this by the conifer expert from the Royal Botanic Gardens in Edinburgh, and he was literally amazed to see Podocarpus of this size growing here, because what he'd seen in Chile were very much smaller. Podocarpus need male and female plants, and they need to be grown side by side. We can see here the podocarps, or the seeds forming. The seeds are in 2 parts. The back bit will become a fleshy red, rather like a yewberry, and the seed itself is at the end, and the fleshy bit which will be there is designed for the bird to eat the seed and the fleshy bit, which is its reward for carrying the seed around the forest. Now, the extraordinary thing about these plants here at Caerhays is that because the 7 or 9 big trees are all growing together, and they are males and females, they've actually naturally set seed all round the trees. These seedlings here are 2 or 3 years old. If you look further into the tree, you can see more mature seedlings. In fact, there's one growing there which is more like 4 or 5 years old and is starting to develop. Now, these little tiny seedlings, we've had a request from the forestry department in Chile to send these seedlings over to Chile so that they can restart growing this wonderful plant again in the wild, and try to regenerate and recreate forests of Podocarpus which no longer exist in Chile. So this is a great example of where a garden like Caerhays has things which perhaps the public would find a little bit dull, but which are of great botanical importance, and great importance in saving things which are endangered in the wild. As such, our Podocarpus display at Hampton Court, which we're planning to put on in early July, will feature this plant, and will feature the story of what is happening to try and make sure that it doesn't become extinct in the wild.